Hi guys, welcome back to my garden. This is Pierre Homestead, and today we are going to harvest some garlic. I actually started harvesting the garlic already because some of them are they're getting a bit you know, dry, let's just say. So we are now I'm going to take you to the different beds and we will start harvesting some garlic. Stay tuned. Okay guys, we're here to harvest the garlic that's growing in my front bed. This is just one side of the front area. I harvested some of these garlic already because they were already turning, they were getting dry already. And I was told that you really should just wait till about 4 of the leaves are dried. So you don't want to wait too long. As you can see here, we have some that are 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 6 already. So you really want about 4 leaves. So it's overdue. We're going to harvest some of these. I did have some issue this year with a leek moth, so much on these front beds. But in my actual garden, I will show you the row where we had 1 or 2 leek moth damage. So there's a chance that we may discover some of the garlic that might have some pest damage. Well, we shall see. So let's get started. See what we got. So generally you can tell by the size of your stalk if you're gonna have a decent bulb. These are on the small side, I would say. Last year we had bigger bulbs, but we've just started, so let's see. Okay, this one's a bit better looking. So far I don't see any pest damage on the bulb, so that's a good sign. That's a great sign. So this is what I mean when I say don't wait too long. If you wait too long, this is what happens. The cloves start bulging out of the bulb and it prevents you from really storing this for a long time in your pantry. So this we would have to use pretty soon. Ooh. See, the earwigs are in there. Look at the earwigs. Now, generally you should not be pulling. You really should kind of try and dig in. The soil is loose here, and I didn't plant them too deeply, so it's okay to pull them without the risk of breaking them, but for the most part you want to be cautious about that. Okay guys, here's a harvest from the front bed, the flower beds. And I don't know the name of this garlic. I'm not sure of the variety. It was purchased from a local farmer a few houses away from us, and we planted some last year and they were wonderful. Saved some to replant again in the fall last year, and this is our harvest today. So now we're going to another bed that has a different variety, and that one I actually know the name of it. We purchased those garlic seeds last year, so I would show you that bed as we head over there. So along this front bed here, it's actually rock and bowl. This variety is called rock and bowl. So we are going to harvest these. Now some of these may have some pest issue because I did notice that there was some damage on the garlic scapes, and we did have an issue with the leek moth this year. Oh, look at this. I missed the scape and it has flowered. Wow, look at that, guys. You really need to you really don't want it to flower because that reduces the energy that it sends to growing the bulb and making it larger. But we'll take a look and see. We'll see what a garlic bulb looks like when it has actually flowered. Okay, so let's get to harvesting. So we're going to harvest these garlic. I'm using a tool today because these were planted deeper. So I'm not sure if I can just pull it out. See, I'm pulling, but it's very tough. So I'm gonna have to use this. So let's just clear. Okay. I don't want to go too close. Just enough to lift it. So you see, and this is what I mean. We had some pest damage here, and look at the garlic here. This, it feels a bit soft right here. So something might have been happening. We'll see. And you notice the skins on these are different. I believe this variety is the red rock and bowl. Okay? And it's a bit small. Now this is a new bed that we've done last fall. So it's an experiment. Let's see what we get. A little bit more effort. Okay, this one's looking a little bit better. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, as I see these two together, that reminds me of when I planted these last fall. I put one clove in a row going all the way down. And as the garlic grew and it came up in the spring, I noticed a lot of the garlics actually were growing with 2 and 3 stalks in the same hole. So I'm not sure what happened there, if it was my error, but it was too many that I saw like that to be my error. I'm not sure what happened, but see, this is very closely growing together, and I would not have done that on purpose. Try to keep the spacing at least 3 inches inches or so apart. Wow, this is like really, really down there. Let's do some more clearing. Holy moly. I have to call in some forces, aka my husband. Oh, I got it. I damaged a bit of the skin, but not all the way down. See how this is growing like that? I think it must have, do you think that one clove split into two? I don't know what happened here. Very interesting. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to try to pull them out. By the way, guys, this is mullein. It's actually very good for you. It pops up around here like weeds. We don't have to plant it. It self-sows itself all around the yard. Okay, so here's our 2025 garlic harvest. In this first bushel here, we have a no-name garlic. I'm not sure what the name of the variety is, but in this second bushel, we have rock and bull, and I believe it's red rock and bull. I will put the date on the screen of when I planted these garlic last year. Today is July 9th, 2025, and this is our harvest. We now have to dry these out, so we would be laying them out, actually hanging them up and allowing them to dry so that we can store them for use in the winter. And I would also be saving some for planting again in the fall this year. We are pretty impressed and happy with what we got. This is a lot of garlic, and we're quite pleased with what we harvested today. I did not see too many issues. I did not really find issues with the garlic in terms of pest damage or anything like that. So fingers crossed, everything cures really well and stores really well so that we can enjoy these throughout the winter. Okay, just to quickly show you how we're going to cure these garlic. So we're in our garage right now, and we have the 2 bushels of garlic, and we are going to use this panel, this metal panel. Some of you may use a cattle panel, any sort of fencing. This is actually concrete mesh, galvanized steel. It's what I use around my garden. And I have extra panels available, so I'm going to use this to hang the garlic. Okay, so let's just go through that quickly just so I can show you. I have no idea how I'm going to do it exactly, so we will just try as we go along. Okay, guys? So I'm using some twine. We'll just cut some strips. Maybe this length is good. Oops, there goes the twine. You don't need to see the whole process. I will show you in the end what it looks like, but let's do a few together. So we're going to start by grabbing, I would say, about 5. Let's do about 5, okay? And I'm gonna just start from the bottom and just tie it. So we'll just make a knot here. And the whole idea of this is just to give it some air circulation and some room to dry, so that you don't have any more moisture left in the stems of it, so that when you cut this and ready to put it in your pantry, that it's all dry and there's no mold or anything that can happen during the winter while it's in storage. I guess you can double knot it. So we'll double knot. Here, the intersection of these panels, I think that should give it some stability, so I will place my knot there. Now, I don't want to tie this too tight because we will be harvesting this throughout the season for cooking. So something like this should be good enough. You might need to go a bit tighter. Well, I think that should be okay. So I'll just make a knot. We'll get 5 more. And I try to stagger it. Let's just stagger it a bit so that there's airflow. Okay. Grab your twine. There's different ways to do it. Some people lay this out on a table. You can choose to do it however you like. And I'm going to tie it right here. We're back, and we have all the garlic bulbs and the plants all tied up and hanging on our panel here. We are in our garage. So garlic is one of those things that are so easy to grow, guys, and it's so rewarding. And this is just one group of garlic, and then if I pan over, we have another group here that's hanging. In total, we planted 216 cloves last fall, and we were able to harvest 213 bulbs. Isn't that amazing? This is more than enough garlic for us until next season. So don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to our channel to see more videos. And please comment below. I would love to hear your views on how you grow garlic, what type of varieties you grow, and if any one of you know why I encountered more than one garlic growing per hole, if you can let me know what happened there. So let me know your thoughts on that, and I will see you again next time. Thank you for watching.